What's going on? David Moore for Flow 2, and I just want to share something with you. If you're not a respiration revolutionary yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. What's the big deal? Organic essential oils product that helps you breathe better. I mean, I can breathe fine just on my own. Well, let me show you something here. A little bit of personal journey, but also to share Wim Hof on the cover of Muscle and Health magazine. Now, Wim Hof, if you don't know who Iceman is, basically showed through scientific research at Radboud University that through breathing exercises and cold exposure, he could access his autonomic nervous system and then have direct influence over his immune function. Now, this article came out just shortly after the pandemic, but it provided us as the reader, as the athlete, as the enthusiast, as someone who's interested in health and longevity, to take this opportunity to know a little more about what you're capable of. Now, he proved it. He's living proof that breathing techniques can directly affect your immune system. Now, I'm living proof that breathing can help rebuild your life. And for me, it was part of my fitness journey that I ended up inside Muscle and Health magazine myself, where we did a respiration revolution editorial. And a lot of people don't know 80% of fat is excreted through breathing. You actually breathe out fat. And just a year after my accident, here I was inside Muscle and Fitness, and we did a write-up about my pulmonary embolism. Now, I almost died. I had a near-death experience, but more importantly, I lived. And what I learned was even more important. I had a respiratory therapist who came in and gave me oxygen and albuterol, which is a nebulization to dilate your pulmonary function, allow you to breathe. It was like the most rejuvenative experience of my life. My vision expanded. I could actually see the room. This was my year after my recovery. I jumped on a plane. I went to Thailand, and I wanted to train. I wanted to live my life as fully as possible. And what I didn't realize, I was 10,000 miles away from my doctor with no medication, and was starting to get the sensation that I couldn't breathe correctly, and it caused a cascade of fear to come over me. And I had a panic attack that evening. I was able to overcome that because I had been through these situations and knew that I had to take control, I had to relax, and I had to breathe. The next day I went to Bangkok, and I asked this old Thai man who had an herb store whether or not he had all these different herbs that were expectorants and could help break up the sputum and mucus in my lungs, and he had nothing, except he came out of the back a few minutes later with this Thai jasmine oil, this lemon oil, and I put it on my hand and I started nebulizing it, and I realized at that moment the importance of how essential oils, how plants and their aroma, their smells, their vapors can actually be used as a catalyst to increase your respiratory capacity so that you can access all these supernatural things like tapping into your immune system or producing 35% more nitric oxide from nasal breathing, or from 80% of fat being burned through respiration. All of these things are accessed through your ability to breathe. So just for hanging out and listening to my Flow 2 testimonial story all the way from Thailand, my panic attack, I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to try Flow 2 at a substantial discount. I'm gonna give you 25% off. You can spray and sanitize, you can nebulize, and then you can exercise your ability to take control of your life, your health, and your family, your community, and hopefully we can start a respiration revolution. See ya.